What's going on, guys? Briar Rabbit here. Today is Friday. That means Zur is back in the tower, so we're going to go check out his location. We'll see what his inventory is, and we'll catch up with the old fella, see how he's been doing. It's been a week since we've seen him. Want to make sure he's doing okay, so let's check him out. First up, for the Titans, we got the Peregrine Greaves. Look, you got to get this because if the Nightfall is Brawler and Arcburn, these things are super fun. For every other activity, you can pretty much skip them. In PvP, they can be kind of enjoyable as well because you can shoulder charge people right out of their super if you hit them while you're in air. But really, not a top tier exotic, super situational on when they're active or when they're actually worth using. They are kind of fun to run around with inside of PvP, but really the number of times they're going to be actually useful is pretty minimal. So if you're low on strange coins, you might want to give these a pass, but understand that in certain situations, they're pretty fun. The shoulder charge deals bonus damage when activated in the air is basically the perk, and that can be pretty fun. These ones come with increased discipline, increased strength, fusion rifle ammo, machine gun ammo, and arc double down. Next up for the hunters, we got the Crest of Alpha Lupi. This is basically a keeper of the pack exotic. Lets you revive fallen teammates and be revived faster. And super hits generate an extra orb. These used to be really good in Trials of Osiris. They're not really that used anymore. And honestly, I'd probably throw a pass on this unless you're just collecting every exotic for your hunter. It does look cool. It is nice to be able to revive teammates a little bit faster, but I prefer a more lethal exotic or one that's active more of the time. And being able to revive your teammates, they slowed down how fast you could revive your teammates. They nerfed the effect of the Keeper of the Pack exotics a bit, so it's not quite as valuable as it used to be. So it's worth picking up, but again, it's just not something that's going to be top of the meta right now. It does come with increased strength, increased intellect, hand cannon ammo, sidearm ammo, void burn, and void armor. Next, for the Warlocks, this is definitely something pretty good. Void Fang Vestments. So if you don't have Void Fang Vestments, these are pretty good. You should definitely pick these up, especially if you play a lot of Trials of Osiris. The main perk here is Hungering Void. Spawn with full grenade energy, and your Axion Bolt Grenade spawns an additional Seeker. These are good because every round of Trials of Osiris, you start with a grenade ready to go, and we all know how annoying those Axion bolts can be. It can really change up a gunfight and a counter and put it into your favor. You can throw those Axion bolts down, start chasing people out of cover, and then go in there while they're vulnerable or go in there while they are moving from cover to cover. This can be a game changer for a lot of gunfights, and it's well worth having. It's a very good exotic, especially in Trials of Osiris. This one comes with increased discipline, increased strength, pulse rifle ammo, fusion rifle ammo, arc burn defense, and void armor. Next, our weapon of the week is the Fourth Horseman. This is one of my favorite guns because it's so fun to use in PvE. In PvP, I don't use it unless it's just on a joke, right? The range is incredibly short. You have to stuff this barrel so far up your opponent's butt to get a kill with it that it's just not worth doing. And then to get that kill, you're going to use like 4 or 5 rounds to actually kill him. So you're going to burn through your shotgun ammo. You're going to lose to Matadors at range every time. Not a PvP weapon at all. In PvE, it can be pretty fun because it can take down some fairly powerful enemies very, very quickly. When Skolas was the big thing, the Fourth Horseman was very good. If you're fighting a lot of captains that have a lot of health, the Fourth Horseman can be very good. It's a little tough to get used to using because you do have to be so close, but once you kind of learn to jump in, unload all 5 rounds super fast, because this thing fires unbelievably quickly, and then jump back out before the opponent can use his melee attack on you, you'll find that you do a lot of damage very quickly with this. It's not as useful as a sniper rifle, if you're trying to stay alive, but it can be a very fun weapon to use in PvE. Thunderer is the main perk here. This weapon can be fired in full auto mode, and that's really what makes it happen. It just fires so quickly. It sounds so good when it fires, too. If you haven't picked up a 4th Horseman yet, definitely pick one up. Run into PvE, find a captain, and watch how fast you can melt them with this thing. It is really fun. For the Legacy Ingram this week, we have a helmet. So if you're looking for a Year 1 exotic helmet at Year 1 power levels, you can pick one of these up for 29 strange coins. For ornaments, we've got Not a Toy for the Zalo Supercell and Silver Bullet for the Nemesis Star. For curios, we got the Plasma Drive and the Emerald Coil to upgrade your blue Rare Sparrow to Legendary status and change the color of its contrail. We got Heavy Ammo, 3 of Coins, and Glass Needles, and finally Motes of Light. So, not a very exciting week. It's going to be like this until we start getting new exotics, and that might be Destiny 2. We'll have to see what happens. You know, we're in that drought now. We're in that content drought. So, it is what it is. Hopefully we get some new exotics at some point during the year, just to kind of keep us interested. But really, the emphasis is going to be on Destiny 2. So we'll have to see what Bungie has in store for us in the upcoming months and weeks. So thank you guys very much for watching. Hit that like button if you liked the video. Hit subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I'll see you guys next time.